My first impression of you was dazzling. I thought you were pretty. I thought you were cute. You were answering questions like with so much confidence and like you knew what you were saying. Like you were in that class, and it was a political science class, man.
Can
and
you
I was
tell
like,
I love politics?
Man, that babe has a future in life. For real. Like ulikuwa unajibu maswali and then people are like, yani wanakusikiza. People are quiet.
Commanding presence.
I was like, wow. And then you used to always have your glasses on. Like you looked like someone who yani anajua maisha yake inaenda wapi.
Oh my God.
Like you looked so focused in life. You knew what you wanted out of life.
Yeah.
And that was yani, my first impression was like, wow. Siwezi.
He calls me. Guys, that was my alarm. That right there was my alarm. Can you imagine? The guy, I see my phone. First of all, I freeze. I'm so confused. I'm like, what is happening? You know that moment where you've just woken up and it's like, literally you're so confused.
What time did you set your alarm? Your alarm hadn't rang up
I don't know, maybe it had and I had snoozed it. I don't know, but the phone call was really loud. God.
Like the conversation
was so good. Oh, yeah.
Nilikuwa na lines. So, tunafika hapo Lang'ata mtoto wenyewe ako like, "Mimi siendi home sahi."
Okay.
Ananipeleka hadi Ronga. So, this babe Peters her place.
Please hide this from my mom because where?
Goes all the way to Rongai. And you remember Rongai traffic, guys?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. So that's part of the reason why I used to do it because I'm like, we'll spend more time together because we'll be in traffic together.
So
oh my God, mapenzi wewe.
We talk like, actually I think some of our best dates were in matatus, man. Hey everyone, welcome to TBOP, to Becoming One podcast. My name is Christian Kimaru.
And my name is Sharon Kimaru. Together, we are the Kimarus.
Yes, we are. And if you're joining us for the first time, karibu sana. We are so happy that you could join us for another conversation. And also if you're a returning viewer, if you're among the 1.3 thousand people who have subscribed, I can't believe it. We are at 1.3K. We just celebrated 1,000 subscribers, I think, a week ago.
Yeah.
So we just want to say a huge thank you to each and every person who's been able to subscribe up until this point. Like we say every single time we record an episode, we don't take it for granted that you chose to take your time and to spend your time just subscribing to this place because you felt like this is a conversation that will be helpful for you in your life. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. And also, again, a shout out to the OGs in the team. Just some comments on, just going to read some comments from Sylvanas. A good topic indeed. I've heard stories that marriage doesn't work because love fades and becomes boring. So your nuggets are so helpful to our generation, a call to have resilience even amidst the test of time. Because the reality is you will be tested, a good one.
A lot.
I am Robbie. Where her comment is those ones for you scroll down. I love it. So it means a lot to me when someone remembers the little things that I love. Like let's say buying me a pink Crocs because they know I will love it. One thing that annoys me is when someone is friend, boyfriend or husband in the future doesn't care about germs as much or at least close to what to how I do. It means a lot to me. Like, for example, if it's my boyfriend, like don't touch door hinges or holders, anything that other people might have touched and hold my hand or face without washing your hands. I get it. I really do get it. OMG, I will be so annoyed. Anyway, I'm eating an omelette with chopsticks because I learned how to use chopsticks.
So random.
Even eating bread using chopsticks. Chinese people hate to see me coming. Love the episode. I love the energy. I love the comment. I love everything about it. And that's
chopsticks are hard
point
to use,
on cleanliness, for sure. I agree. Caroline, wow, we already hit 1,000 subscribers. Yay. Congratulations from your 189th subscriber.
Wow.
This is an OG. This is such an OG.
Pewa chai, alafu lete your receipt to Rarue.
Who's an OG, who can even remember her exact, subscriber count. I love it. This is Warema, me giving her bombastic side eye. How dare I not have subscribed?
Shit.
It's okay. It's better late than never. So welcome to the squad. We have Frida. You guys never disappoint. I love how you all answer the questions deeply. 1.2K subscribers. Yay. And I'm in the list. May God continue growing this podcast. Oh, thank you so much. You guys have no idea what those comments mean to us. Like, we just love to interact with you guys. And this is one way in which we get to do that. To hear from you, to hear your opinions, to hear the things that stood out for you. and just to learn a little more about our community. It's such a precious, precious gift. So again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Right down below.
Please remember, by subscribing, you're just becoming part of like the story we're trying to tell here. So if you also subscribe and remember the number of subscriber you are,
salute.
Hats off to you, but karibuni sana. Today, we're having an interesting conversation today, and we want to, first of all, both of us are feeling under the weather today. I think you're coming up with a flu.
Yeah, but we're pushing through.
Homa ya Nairobi imetufikia. But anyway, so we want to do something a bit relaxed. We just want to tell you guys the story of kind of how we met and how we ended up being here, in a sense. Also a disclaimer, if this video just comes to an end, today there's a planned outage, like blackout here, Kenya Power. You know how they do their things in our place. So if this video comes to an end, please come back next week for part 2 or the completion of this video. We don't know how long it will be, but we'll see.
If not, we thank God.
If not, we thank God, but still come back next week.
Yeah.
It'll be a different video. Yeah.
So?
Otherwise, how are you?
I'm okay. Today is a better day than yesterday. I think yesterday was one of those days when we were speaking about testing times and marriages. Hey, guys, yeah. So yeah, I think yesterday was a tough day for us, but today is better. We are alive. We are healthy-ish. I mean, I feel so clogged up. I feel like I'm going under the weather, but we are still healthy and we're grateful. But so yeah, today is a better day and I'm grateful for that. And yeah, as I was saying earlier, guys, as Sylvanas, I think, said, don't let social media fool you. Don't let this podcast fool you that, you know, it's always smooth sailing. It's always good times and inshallah. It's always, oh yeah, love, lovey-dovey. No, reality of marriage is that there are tough times where you feel like you've hit rock bottom and you really don't know where to go after. But as Sylvana said, I guess it's God who keeps people together and resilience. But yeah, the reality is there's dark times in marriage. And that does not mean that marriage does not work. I think maybe our generation, we've been made to think that when things get tough, it means that marriage is not working, or even like your life is not working. And I've been in situations whereby it feels like, you know, things could be going perfectly, and then the ball drops in one single thing in your life and you feel, oh my God, my life is so miserable. I hate my life. I hate everything. But the reality is it's just a bad day. It's not a bad life. So yeah, yesterday was a bad day for us, but today is a better day. Yeah.
And we hope for even better days coming in the future.
Just even kufunzo kwenu. Msione ni kama it's always good vibes. But yeah, I think, yeah, that's how I am. I'm grateful. And you?
I'm okay. I'm feeling a bit sickly, but yeah, I hope I don't get the flu. Yeah, like you're saying, yeah, I feel like this week has been a hard week for us. But yeah, we push on through regardless. But Nico too.
Okay. So, tell us, so what's the topic for the day?
Oh, I already said, we're talking about how we met. And how this story of ours either happened or almost never happened, or yeah, some interesting things in between.
You start. I think it's always nice when the guy starts. Like, let people hear your side of the story. Like, when did you first see me? When did we first meet? Like, all of that juicy
We're not using
stuff.
the questions.
We'll get there. We'll get to the questions. This is just like a contextual
the first time I saw you. When was
Yeah.
the first time I saw you? The first time I saw you was
Please make it dramatic. Like, you felt like when I was walking and it's like I was walking in slow motion. Anyway,
That's not true. You are walking in
very fast.
normal motion.
I wasn't actually walking when you first saw me. Right?
No, you were not walking actually when I first saw you. When I first saw you, we were in class. It was a political science class, if I remember well, in 2016, somewhere in 2016. And I hadn't even saw you.
Hey, you hadn't seen me.
I hadn't seen you. I heard you answering some questions in class and I was like, hey, who is that girl?
Who's that girl?
Hey. So I was like, wow. And I remember I used to sit at the front right of the class. And at the front right with Akina Shanik and who else?
Front left, actually. Front left.
No, front right.
No, just
by the window.
Yeah, that's left.
It's right.
Okay, it's right when you come. It depends on, okay, yeah. Okay.
No, when you're in the class, like, because me used to sit at the back, used to be at the window, which was front right. The door always used to be front left.
No, but okay.
The class you're talking about is the class that we started talking. But the class I saw you, it was the opposite orientation.
Okay.
So you are seated at the front right. And then now the class we met at, the door used to be the opposite because they used to face opposite. Anyway, so I had you answering questions. You used to sit at the front there with Akina Shanik, but I didn't know who you are. I am not sure. I hadn't even seen you around school before that class. I don't think so. And then now there's a time I saw you again walking in town. And up to today, you say it wasn't you, but it was you.
I don't remember. I mean, I wouldn't know because you didn't talk to me. Yeah.
Like, we were not talking at the time, but you were walking pale close to City Market. There's usually, actually, before City Market, there's a Naivas. Like on this side of the road. City Market is on this side, there's a Naivas. And then in the middle of those two roads, there's an island.
Yeah.
You were walking on that island and you had your white glasses. Remember the glasses used to have white, black frame and white Mikono?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the first time I remember seeing you.
Oh, interesting.
And you?
I think now after we started speaking, I remember I used to see you in that class, the political science class, but like used to sit at the back. Like I used to just see you because I remember vividly the most of the people in the class because we were just a small unit. Yeah, and I remember you sitting with Angie and I would think,
Angie.
oh yeah, like you guys
Angie
are probably dating because you guys used to talk a lot. Like you looked really close. So I just thought that you and her were dating and I loved her energy and how loud she was.
Fun fact, we only used to speak like in that class.
Which is so weird because you guys looked like you were such boys, like you were such close friends.
No, because it's the only class we shared and a lot of the time I didn't used to talk to people once class is done.
Interesting. Yeah, so I think I remember seeing you then. And then now in the class that we actually started talking, that's when I like saw you like more close because now that this class, the one for writing for newspapers was very like we were literally like five or 10, not more than 15.
Maybe 15.
Not more than 15 for sure, yeah. So that's how I
it used to be in the afternoon after lunch.
Oh my God.
Somebody used to be so sleepy.
Hey.
But she was so nice. I wonder where she's at.
Yeah.
Right now.
Professor Wambui. Yeah, she was really nice. Her classes were really interesting. So first question of the day is, who liked who first?
Ati, who liked who first? Wow. I don't know how to answer this question because I feel like we've not told the story of how we met. But as I guess I can answer as I tell the story partly. Anyway, so like we said, like we had met each other like we hadn't met each other. I'd seen you in a class, like I don't know, maybe it was like 2 months before we actually talked.
A whole semester before.
So like 3 or 4 months before. Then now in the following semester, which was the last semester of the year, we now happened to share a class now there, writing for newspaper again. So when I saw you in the other class, of course, I had a crush on you, but I was like, me, I can't talk to you. Like, you used to be so loud in school. You were known by so many people. So I was like, bra, mi siwezi ongea na ude manze. Like, hiyo ni mambo tu mob. So me, I let it go. And I continued living my life. I was like, kwa hii maisha, by the way, you win some and you lose some. This was one of the ones I had lost.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we fast forward like the next semester now, starting August, we meet in this class, and I remember I used to like sitting at the front.
And so did I.
And so did you. I don't know why that class I particularly sat at the front.
Like you were literally, the table was here, and then you were at the table holding, like so close to the lecturer's
literally
table.
Just at the front. I don't know. I guess I was just a bit chill with that lecturer. She was cool.
Because the other class you were seated at the back. So yeah, actually
I think it's because this class I was actually interested in paying attention because it was like a journalism class. The other one was a political science. I was like, this is just an elective.
Electives.
Like I wasn't too bothered about that, but like because I wanted to be a journalist at the time, like writing for newspapers, I really wanted to be serious about it. So I was sitting at the front and I used to sit with my friend called Chemu.
Teddy. Oh, sorry, I was the one who used to sit with Teddy.
I used to sit with Chemu. Chemu was my friend.
Chemu.
And me and Chemu met, I think, first year orientation. I think we were part of the same orientation group. So that's how we became friends. And so I used to sit with Chemu every week. I remember I think that class used to be either Thursday afternoon.
Thursday or Tuesday.
Either Tuesday or Thursday at like 2 p.m. or 1:45.
Yeah.
Anyway, so one day Chemu doesn't show up for this class, right? And then incidentally also Teddy didn't show up for the class. So I was in class first, and then you came and sat next to me because you were like, I think your desk is not there.
Really? It's not the other way around?
No. I was in class.
Okay.
You came a bit late because the lecturer had started speaking. And that's so, because you came late, you were like, oh, so what has the lecturer said?
No. No. Okay, yes, maybe I came late. I don't remember that part, but what happened was I was on my phone.
You had a yellow dera that day.
Yeah, I was on my phone, and then.
So you were already in class? No, but I feel like I was in class before you.
Maybe, but then for me to actually ask you what the lecturer said, it's because I was on my phone. I don't know what I was doing on my phone, and then I missed an important point, and I could tell it's important because of how people reacted. So that's when I asked you, "Oh, sorry, what did the lecturer say?" Carry on.
So Sharon asked me what the lecturer said. So mind you, remember that 2 months ago, this was my crush. It's like 2.
Because it was January semester and then this was August semester.
Yes. Oh, so like 4 months previously. I was like, hey, who's that girl, right? So now, fast forward 4 months later, she's seated next to me and actually talking to me. Bro, me, I couldn't handle. I couldn't handle the pressure. I was a man under siege. I couldn't handle the pressure. And so me, I just told her, I don't know what she said. Like, I quickly just said,
You were like, I don't know. With such attitude, gosh.
It was an attitude.
It was attitude. It felt like attitude to me. Like you were just like, you didn't even look up to see like nothing. You were just like, I think you were also on your phone or you were writing notes. I don't know. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I asked.
So I was just scared of talking to you because now it was just dawning me like, wow, now she's talking to me. Now what do I do? How do I respond? So me, I just quickly said, I don't know, and moved on with my life because I was like, I can't handle this pressure. Anyway, because you remember, like a few months before, I'd already known Ime, and I was too shy to talk to you, so I couldn't do anything about it. Anyway, so you talk to me, I say I don't know, and me I move on with life, and I think the class even continues. The class continues. After that class, we didn't even talk after class, I think.
No.
Like everyone went home, and then maybe a week later or 2 weeks later, we get a group assignment. At this time, our deskies have already come back. So
life is back to normal.
Yeah, like I'm seated with Chemu, she's seated with Teddy behind us. Used to sit behind us.
I wonder where Teddy is. At least we know
where
Chemu is.
Teddy is in life. I hope he's doing well.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we get a group assignment. I remember our class rep was called Lydia. Lydia, she was a friend of mine as well. So Lydia gets told by the lecturer. She's like, hey, class rep, I have this group assignment. I want it done in pairs. Figure it out. And what does Lydia do? She figures it out. So she comes up with a list and then calls it out in class. And lo and behold, we have been paired together, Christian and Sharon.
Crazy.
Continue.
So my side of the story.
When now we were paired together, I first freaked out because I was like, oh my gosh, now I have to do a whole semester assignment with her. But then also I was excited because I was like, now I have to do a whole semester assignment with her, so we're gonna talk.
So when I asked him that question, I found him very, what's the word? Brash. Is it brash? Yeah, very brash and very yeah, like I don't know. I didn't like
dismissive,
his attitude. Dismissive. I didn't like his attitude. He was very dismissive. And I consider myself a very friendly person and warm person. So I was just like, who is this? Anyway. So when Lydia called out the names now 2 weeks later, and coincidentally we were paired together, I was like, I can't do this. Because number one, being shown attitude in a one-off situation, that's okay, fine, you can live with that. But now having to do this assignment with someone for the whole semester, and this particular person has attitude, I can't. So after class ended, I just went to Lydia politely. I don't know if she ever remembers this. And I was like, hi, Lydia, so I need a favor. Can you pair me with someone else? She's like, why? I'm like, no, I think I explained the story or something. But she was like, but Christian is so cool. He's a chill guy.
Yeah, like Lydia was my friend.
I was like, nah, I just want to be paired with someone else. And then she was like, now, because I've already paired everyone and everyone likes their partner. Let me see what I can do. And also I'll talk to the lecturer and see what we can do. If it doesn't work out, I'm sorry, but
Lydia did not see anything she can do.
Clearly, it did not work out, and we ended up doing the assignment together. Yeah. Then now, the assignment was we were supposed to go to KBC, check out the newsroom and all of that. I don't remember the exact details, but
and you were to write a report on like how a studio is run.
Yeah, exactly. So I remember now on the day we were supposed to meet, please keep in mind that this guy had attitude in my head, according to me. So the day we were supposed to meet, I think we had said we'd meet at 7.
At 7 a.m.
Excuse me, because we were supposed to be there by 8 a.m. So guys, he is in town at exactly 7 sharp. He calls me. Guys, that was my alarm. That right there was my alarm. Can you imagine? The guy, I see my phone. First of all, I freeze. I'm so confused. I'm like, what is happening? You know that moment where you've just woken up and it's like Literally, you're so confused.
What time did you set your alarm? Your alarm hadn't rang up
I don't know, maybe it had and I had snoozed it. I don't know, but the phone call was really loud. So I wake up, I'm like, oh my God. Then I think you're texting me, you're like, hey, I'm at Ajib. Oh my God, I'm panicking. And remember why? The reason why I'm panicking is because I remember this guy has attitude. So I'm like, Yani, if I get late and make him stay there even a second longer, he will show me attitude from here to KBC. And for sure, if you know Nairobi CBD well, we were meeting at Ajib House. That's on Haile Selassie Avenue, all the way to Kijabe Street. Past, oh my God. So I was actually really stressed about that.
But guys, there's some context she's not giving you. First of all, we were to meet at 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
What you're forgetting to say is that I used to live,
oh my God, yeah,
like 2 hours away from the CBD.
Yeah. And I lived like 15 minutes away.
Like I used to live like past Rongai. Like unafika Rongai and then you take another matatu and go. So for me to be at 7, like at the CBD by 7, like I think I was in a matatu maybe 5:30, but before 6. And then this babe who lives like just 15 minutes from the CBD. Continue.
So guys, I quickly went into the bathroom.
Ulioga,
hey, of course nilioga. Hey, sis toka kasi joga please. Ata kama hey itabidi ungoje. So I went and showered quickly, got ready, left the house immediately. I think I was there at like 8:30 max because of traffic. So now on my way, I was just praying. I'm like, God, how will we do this? In fact, I was like, I hope he has decided to leave me. I'll just take a boda, whatever, and find him at KBC. So I get there. I'm like, oh my God, Aki, it's going to be a long day. But interesting enough, you were so gracious, you were so kind. Hey, if it was today, what would you do if the same thing happened?
Be kind and wait.
After 1.5 hours.
But even today, I still wait for you.
Not for 1.5 hours.
Sometimes even 2 hours.
Anyway, that's a story.
Yeah, so you get to the stage, you're in this yellow or mustard. Is it yellow or mustard?
Blazer.
Like blazer. I used to love that blazer. And then your hair was open, you had a kaban. It was so nice. So, so yeah, she arrives at the stage. I'm like, okay, it's okay. She starts to say sorry, I think, or something. Don't worry about it, it's okay.
I was feeling so guilty.
So you unaanza kusema hata sijakaa sana. I say, bro, you've been there for an hour and a half. Like, it's okay. So, but it
wasn't too long.
It wasn't too long. Anyway, so now we start our journey from Ajib House.
Yeah.
Down to KBC. And if you know where KBC is, it's a decent. I'd say you'd walk maybe like 5 kilometers maybe. Number 5 is a stretch.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3 kilometers.
Yeah,
3 feels more accurate. So we walk. So as we start to walk, I'm like, okay, guys, what are we going to talk about? Personally, I'm someone who usually has kind of some social anxiety of some kind. So anytime I'm meeting someone, I always freak out about conversation. What will we talk about? I don't like awkward silences and awkward just and small talk is so hard. Anyway, so freaking out, we just started talking. I don't even remember how we started talking.
Or what we were talking about.
But the whole 3-kilometer journey towards KBC was so amazing and so much fun. We talked and then we got to the studio. The vibe was just vibing. We were talking about, at the time I used to really love watching Nickelodeon. So what shows was I watching at the time?
That was after the studio.
Oh, that was as we were coming back to school.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So we get to the studio.
In a KBS City Hopper bus.
But before we talked about that, we had already started talking about it as we were walking up. Because I feel like I remember as we were crossing the UON bridge, we were talking about something to do with Nickelodeon.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't remember. Anyway, so we get to the studio, we go in, we have a fantastic time. We meet Boni Musambi. He used to be
classmate then.
Oh, he was our classmate at Daystar as well, but he used to be a broadcaster at KBC. So we watched him, I think, do a show. He took us around the studio. And then, like, for memory's sake, I hope, he was like, guys, let's take a selfie together in the studio. And I was like, great idea.
Do you have that picture?
I do not have that picture.
Even on your Google Photos?
I don't think so.
So weird.
I don't think at the time I used to back up things. Anyway, so we take a photo. Nice selfie. Bonnie's between us.
Yeah.
We are on either side of his shoulders. And then, for some reason, he's like, guys, let's hold hands. Why? I don't know.
Oh, God.
Boni Msambi, why were we holding hands? Anyway, so tukashikana mkono. I think mi nikashika Boni?
Boni alinishika na akakushika.
Nasema like tulishika Boni hivi. Yeah, so I held Boni's hand and Sharon held Boni's hand on the other side. And then we took the selfies. Fantastic time. We leave, time yetu ya kutoka studio ikafika, and I remember we had a class in the afternoon. It was the same class actually, I think.
I think it was the same class.
We were going to the same class, so we went to class. When we got to school, before we got to school, had a fantastic conversation all the way from KBC again. Nickelodeon, we used to talk about, what were these shows called?
I can't even remember the names.
I have to remember because I used to love them. Kuna ile ilikuwa na Double G. The rapper called Double G.
I don't remember.
No! Oh my gosh, what are those shows?
I can't remember.
It had Double G and these two girls who are best friends and
Alvin would remember.
He used to be a rapper. Okay, kuna Captain Man, the one for Captain Man. What was it called?
I can't remember at all.
The superhero dude who used to have a shop and then anaenda downstairs. Captain Man.
Like I can see like the footage and stuff, but I don't remember like the names.
Oh my gosh, that thing.
It's okay, we'll remember.
I'll have to go and Google it. Anyway, so we talk, we have amazing conversations even in the bus. We walk all the way to Kencom, I think now. We get a big city hopper bus and just chat. Then tukafika days time, we were like, man, I can't believe we're already at school.
You were in love?
Nilikuwa nimeenda. Like, I'm like, I can't believe we're at school because now we have to stop talking.
Yeah.
I remember we didn't go into class together.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you met with your friends for lunch first. And then now I just hung out waiting for class. We go back to class. Now our deskies are back, so I don't think we even sat together. I'm like, damn.
And you didn't even ask for my number or anything.
But I had your number. Now that I think about it, I had your number because I had to call you to meet up in the morning.
Yeah. So you asked for it, I think, when we were paired together.
Yes. So my problem at the time wasn't the number. My problem was how will I talk to you again? Because I have the number, but then sana nitakutext nikwambie. So a couple of days go by, maybe like even a weekend or several days. And then now I'm like, nah. How will I talk to this girl again? I don't want to start a weird, awkward conversation. Because I also want to look cool, bana, you know? I also don't want to just talk about Nickelodeon because like, I want to look like Nikona bandwidth in life. Like I have other interests aside from Captain Man. You know? And what was the name of his sidekick? He was the star of the show, the boy. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I remember Boni Musambi made us take pictures together. And I think those pictures were on my phone at the time. So I'm like, you know what? This arm sliding in these DMs. Nikashika kapicha, nika-attach hapo kwa WhatsApp. And then I texted, hey, remember when Boni Musambi made us hold hands? Continue.
Yeah. I mean, I think from there you're the one who's better placed to continue. But yeah, so that was actually the first conversation we ever had on WhatsApp. And I guess the rest is history.
We just started talking and we just couldn't stop.
Yeah,
it was fun. And then we went on our first date.
Yeah, Botanical Gardens.
Yeah, at the museum.
Yeah.
But if you're looking to go on a date, budget-friendly date, I think it does. We should go check. Budget-friendly dates, just go to the museum. They have these beautiful botanical gardens where you can walk, check out plants and trees, and then they have a picnic area where you can just sit.
Yeah.
There was a river. Was it a river or a dam? It was like a dam. With water lilies.
There was a stream.
It had a stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was so cool because you didn't have to pay.
So we went and bought like Sanford and Sons chicken and chips.
Soda.
Cute days.
And then we
Simple
just chill,
times.
talk.
Yeah.
And then go home. Like walk back to town, take a matatu and go home.
Simple days.
Yeah.
And yeah, most of our dates then were comprised of KFC ice cream with Chemo.
And then once that KFC ice cream was 100 bob.
80 bob. It started with
it was 80
then
bob?
I think it moved to 100 and now it's 150.
Now it's 150, man. Inflation.
So yeah, KFC ice cream, walking from Daystar to town, eating smokies near Uhuru Park. Going for picnics again, Botanical Gardens, a lot of picnics.
Uhuru Gardens as well.
Yeah.
We did a lot of picnics.
Yeah, so who liked... I think we've answered it.
I think
you liked me first
I liked
and
you
you noticed me earlier.
Yeah.
So what was your first impression of each other? I can go first. I think my first impression of you, as I've said here, was a guy with attitude. A guy who's snobbish and borderline mean. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, because I was like, you answered me in such a, oh no. It's like I was bothering you, asking you that question. So I was like, I should have just sat where I usually sit. You know what I mean? But yeah. That was my impression of you. And you?
Me, my first impression of you was dazzling. I thought you were pretty. I thought you were cute. You were answering questions like with so much confidence and like you knew what you were saying. Like you were in that class and it was a political science class, man.
Can
and
you
I was
tell
like,
I love politics?
Man, that babe has a future in life. For real. Like ulikuwa unajibu maswali and then people are like, yani wanakusikiza. People are
commanding presence.
I was like, wow. And then you used to always have your glasses on. Like you looked like someone who yani anajua maisha yake inaenda wapi.
Oh my God.
Like you looked so focused in life. You knew what you wanted out of life.
Yeah.
And that was yani, hey, my first impression was like, wow. Siwezi.
Oh, that's
I felt
so
like
funny.
you were so intelligent, you're so confident, you're so popular. Hey, ilikuwa mambo moja, I was like, I can't do this. Sasa mimi aka dude from Rongai, nafikanga shule, I have to pass by a place and get my shoes dusted because bruh, Rongai was real.
The dust, oh my God. The
and
dust
now
was
there's
something.
This babe, like she's speaking nicely, so eloquent, man. I was like, bruh, hapa utoboi, au utoshi mboga, as they used to say.
Oh my God, so funny.
Damn. But my first impression, it was a beautiful.
That's nice.
It's still very good. Like I see it in my mind.
And you still remember the glasses, the blazer.
I wish we
the
kept
dera.
those glasses.
Why was I wearing a dera to school? I think it was
Guys,
fashionable
let me
then.
tell you, Sharon,
I guess
you have
so.
this beautiful yellow dera. And then it
was like a dress. Someone who didn't
it
even
was
know
a dress. It was a dress actually. And then the way it had been shown word, it had been stitched such that it's a dress. It wasn't a dera. It was those like
I've remembered
dresses you get like at curio shops or something.
Yeah,
those African print dresses.
Yeah.
It was yellow and then it had green like sack.
I remember, yeah.
And it was so long, like she was looking so majestic.
Elegant. Oh
where is
my
that
God.
dera?
Oh, that's so cute. I don't know. I've not seen it in a while.
Next time you go to mom's, please look for the dera and the glasses.
Yeah.
Like I would love for us to just keep those things.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm not a holder, guys. I'm just saying.
You are actually. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
I could listen to you say that all day. So who made the first move?
You have time.
Who made the first move and is that how you remember it? I think we've talked about
you
it.
Answered that because I'm the one who texted.
Thanks. You should buy Mr. Boniface Msambi coffee or
Boniface Msambi, I need to look for
whatever.
I saw he's in politics now.
Yeah. So when did you realize, okay, this could actually be something?
When did I realize this could actually be something? Man, I don't know if I have one particular moment when I was like, wow, this could actually be something. I think for me, I was just excited that we are now talking, that we are having so much fun when we go on dates and hang out, that like, guys, it got to a point where like, so now...
I know what you want to say. The matatu story.
Hey! So like...
Do not try this at home.
We got to a point, now we've started dating and then, because I used to live in Rongai, like I mentioned earlier.
Past
Rongai. And Sharon used to live in Langata. And so what we used to do, like when we've chucked class, whether it's an afternoon or an evening class, mostly used to be evening classes.
No.
Actually, afternoon into evening.
Yeah.
So what we used to do, we used to walk from Daystar Valley Road. I guess, if you don't know where Daystar Valley Road is, it's at the city mortuary or city Nairobi County Funeral Home. The coroner's office, any city mortuary. At the city mortuary roundabout. So we used to walk down Kenyatta, and then pass through Uhuru Park, have some smokies there. As we were just talking and chatting, get to town. So go and panda a Rongai matatu because it has to Peter Langata Road anyway. And then it first started by, when we get to Langata, Sharon shook us at her stage. Her stage used to be Uhuru Gardens. And then now I proceed on to Ronga. But then one day you are like, let's just go.
Oh my God.
Like the conversation in Queen Bamba.
So good. Oh, yeah.
They got my lines. So tunafika hapo Langata, mtoto wenyewe ako like, mi siendi home sahi.
Okay.
Ananipeleka hadi Ronga. So this babe Peters her place.
Please hide this from my mom because where?
Goes all the way to Rongai. And you remember Rongai traffic, guys?
Oh my God, yeah. So that's part of the reason why I used to do it, because I'm like, we'll spend more time together because we'll be in traffic together.
So
oh my God, Mapenzi,
we talk like, actually I think some of our best dates were in matatus, man. Like we used to have conversations. Then we shook at the mat. Kwanza we used to love either oral kisses or some blue
Because they were silent.
Because they were silent. Hatutaki mamnganya hapo za tupige kelele hata we can't hear each other talking. Then we shuka, ilikuwa inabamba. Mana, hey.
Oh my God, good days.
Unaenda shule hata una class. Unasema mama mzazi fair.
Mimi sikuifanya hivyo, wewe ndio wewe peke yako.
Anyway, so we get to Ronga, we kula some, there's a lovely place we used to go and eat mtura and roho, like the heart of a goat, not a pig, a goat.
Yeah.
Ilikuwa roho ya mbuzi, and sometimes even a
cheap
ngombe.
Cheap
thrills. We eat mtura. After we've had our mtura, we cross the road again. I take her back to the stage. A lot of
you
times, actually,
almost taking me to Langata.
Some days I'm almost like, I might just take you back.
Then you come back. Oh my God.
Mapenzi.
My Jesus. But yeah, that was
so a lot of times it's just we actually the same matatu we've come from town with. Now we go back. When it's going back to town, she goes.
Yeah.
And then I make sure she's in the mat. And then now me have to take another mat and a boda now to get home. And mind you, this is at like 8 p.m., 8:30 p.m. maybe. She takes the mat and then goes back home. And then after like half an hour, she's like, I'm home. And then now we chat up until like 3 in the morning. And so we have an 8 a.m. class that I need to be in a matatu by 5:30 for.
Yeah. Oh, good days.
Yeah.
So for me, when I thought we could actually be something, I also think for me it's the same thing. Because we were so young, like we were really young, and we were just there to have a good time. We were enjoying the conversations. We were just experiencing life. Like there was no pressure about anything, which I really liked. So I don't know. I can't
like we were not even thinking too much about the future or like we were really enjoying the time.
The moments, yeah. so I don't remember a particular moment where I thought this could actually be something.
Me too.
We need to finish up. We have 3 minutes to the
potential Kenya power.
Yeah, but this is the last question. So what's one thing you've learned about love since then?
What's one thing I've learned about love since the days we were dating, since the time when we met? I think one of the biggest lessons is that, man, love looks different in different seasons of your life. Like we were just saying, like at the time we were just cruising, enjoying dates and all that stuff. Like we weren't too concerned about like what's gonna happen in the future. Like I don't even think we had thought about even our marriage and how it will be. And no, we were just living literally in the time. And then now you get to a point in your life where now the relationship has gotten serious and now you're thinking about the future. You get engaged and now you're so focused on getting married in the day of the wedding. You get married and now you're like things you want to achieve in life, projects, kids, school, life. So just one thing that I've learned over this time is that it looks like the journey will look different over different seasons. There's moments when it will be harder than other days. There's moments when it will be easier. But all of those different seasons, it's like just a year. There's rainy seasons, there's sunny seasons, there's muddy seasons, windy, cold. But all of them just contribute to this one beautiful year. And me, I'm like, even for the things that we go through every day, like all those seasons and all those moments are contributing to this one thing that we will one day look back and be like, yeah, that was what our life was. And I'm like, yeah, it'll look different. And that's something I've learned because I've seen us evolve through very different seasons and difficult ones, easier ones, amazing ones, tough, terrible ones. But all of it has, like, I can't now see my life without all of those seasons. Yeah, I think they've shaped me into the person I am right now.
No, that's so lovely. Wow. And so deep. Wow.
And you?
For me, I'd say love is an adventure, and it's pretty much close to what you've said about seasons. It's an adventure, and you just need to make sure that you enjoy everything that comes with it. Like, don't you take yourselves too seriously, number one. Like, you're just people who are in this world trying to, make it like whatever, like just trying to, I think it reminds me about that quote. I think I shared it in one of the podcasts. Always remember that we're all just walking each other home. And when you know that, I think it really shifts your perspective about how you look at people, how you treat yourself, and you extend so much grace to yourself and to the people around you. So same thing, love is that. It's I feel like it's that cushion that helps you walk through walk home in a better way, in a lighter way, in a confident way, in a comfortable way. Because when you're loved, you know, the way people say, like, one thing I know about me is that I'm loved back at home. And that's one of the biggest flexes that you can ever have as a human being. Like, just knowing that you're loved, even when you go out there and the world is tough and things are not working as you thought they would, like, just knowing you're loved back at home, whether if it's in your marriage or even back at home where you were born, like your family, I think it's really the best gift anyone can ever get. So I think that's it for me. Love is an adventure. It's just walking each other home, making the most out of every situation, and just learning to evolve with your person and to evolve with the seasons, because different seasons, as you've said, require different you. So even as you move up along the seasons of life in your love and in your marriage and in your relationship, you need to be, you know, develop maturity, develop emotional intelligence, and develop just some level of, I don't know what to call it, grit, to be able to just handle the different situations. So yeah, but at the end of the day, love is such a beautiful thing. Just having someone who chooses you despite your what do you call it, shortcomings, despite your weaknesses, in spite of your your weaknesses and everything, is such a beautiful thing. You see, when your family, like when your family loves you, it's great and it's powerful, because I mean, it's your mom, she gave birth to you, so the least she can do is to love you, for example, but still don't take that for granted. But imagine now meeting someone from a totally different community, a stranger who you just knew in your adulthood, and they choose to love you even in your darkest moments. I think that's something so precious, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful gift. And I think and I hope everyone gets to experience it at least one time, at one point in your life. Yeah,
as you're just talking, I've just remembered something that we kind of went through early on in our relationship. And like, I remember just 3 months after we started dating, you lost your grandma. And for me, that time, I think, is something that actually maybe we don't think about much, but I think helped solidify our relationship in a big way. Yeah,
I've never thought about it like that, but yeah, that was a dark time in my life, very dark time in my life. So yeah, like those seasons, as we're saying, it's those seasons that like first make you see the kind of person you're with, makes you see how they handle, you know, loss, how they handle conflict, how they handle just a lot of those seasons, and it just makes you see, okay, this is the kind of person I'd want to do life with or not, and that's okay. So yeah, like that's interesting. I've never thought about it like that.
And then also 3 months later,
you lost your grandma. Yeah, and literally on the same day, 8th.
Yeah, like
8th
3
of
months
August,
apart.
8th of 4 months. 8th
it was 4.
No, actually 5.
No.
8th of
March and 8th of August, 5
and
months.
8th of August,
to the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe going through that so soon also kind of maybe solidified the bond, because like we went through something difficult and heavy for both of us, and because we were together, I feel like that also contributed to our relationship and the solidification of it.
Wow.
I think one day probably should talk about an episode of maybe going through loss together
in different ways,
different kinds of losses.
Yeah. Wow, it's 9:04 and we're still here. We
made it to the end. Kenya power.
Not doing the thing. But guys, that was a really, really nice episode. I think I've said this before, even as we do this podcast, it's such a great way to just relive moments that you might forget as you move about the hustle and bustle of life and marriage and relationships. You can easily forget like your foundation and the thing that actually carries you guys through different seasons. So just speaking about this with you just reminds me, and it always like creates a soft spot like in my heart. So yeah, I just hope that it inspires you out there who's watching, just to know that love is beautiful. Again, as I say all the time, marriage is work, but it works. So the question is, are you willing to put your weight? Are you willing to put in the work to do your personal therapy, to do couples therapy, to do community, to do tough conversations between each other that, you know, are uncomfortable, are scary? Like, that's just the tip of the iceberg of the work that's required to actually make a marriage work. But at the end of the day, if you pull your weight, I guarantee you, we've seen people who've been married for many years, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited to get to, hopefully in the next season, bring in some people, some other couples who've been married longer than us, just to share some of the thoughts they've had about life, number one, marriage, love, and all of that good stuff.
Yeah, and not just married people.
Yeah, single
people who've gone through divorce, people who've gone through loss of a spouse, people who've gone through, who are advanced in age, but they're still single, maybe like bachelors or lifelong bachelors and stuff like that, just to hear different perspectives on what they think about life at that stage. And
this is the second last episode, right?
Is it? I don't know. So we finish next week?
I think so. I think we had said we'd do 15. This is episode 14. Yeah, 15. So
one more episode of season 1, guys. I think after season 1 maybe we'll take a week or 2 weeks break, just to rest, guys. We've been doing this for the last
4 months now. If we finish at maybe 3.5 months.
It took 3.5 months. Every week, straight for every week. And that's on top of the things that we still need to do in our life. So we are still getting a hang of it, and hopefully as we grow, our team will grow and be able to manage and offer you guys even more value more content, more value for you spending your time here with us. So thank you so much for the support thus far. Genuinely, we could not have done this without each and every single one of you. We still see that a huge percentage, over 50% of you guys are not subscribed, that you haven't watched this video. So please take this time to hit the subscribe button, switch on the notifications. We post every week on Thursday at like 7ish p.m. East African time. So please click subscribe. And I've not seen my Malawi people in a while. Where are you guys? Our Malawians and our Zambians.
Yeah, we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, and our people from Cape Town. Was it Cape Town or Joburg?
I think Cape Town.
Cape Town. Anyway.
Yeah.
Episode 14 in the bag. 14 in the bag.
Yeah.
See you guys next week. We love you all.
Yeah.
Have a good week. Comment, share. Tell us what you think. Tell us how you guys met your people. Tell us how you did not meet your people.
How you met
the person you wanted to talk to.
How you met your mother. Sorry, how you met your mother.
The only way you meet your mother is
by being born, I guess.
Born, so. But yeah, tell us in the comments, and then also tell us stuff that you'd like to see us chat about and conversations you'd like to hear. Like we've said, we would love to do a conversation about going through loss together, different kinds of loss, and tell us what you'd like to hear. Otherwise,
yeah, I guess that's it. Until next time, goodbye.
Peace. Mwah.